that was when Pluto had finally made its presence felt, and that was the line of no return. As her terminal illness began to accelerate and the symptoms became more and more powerful, she was invited to become part of the assisted dying program in New Zealand. I don't know if they have that in the US, but it's something that's set up by the health department over there that people with terminal illnesses can they can choose to die, and they'll be assisted by the hospital rather than go through all the stages of terminal illness and everything that comes with it.
What?
She decided
Yeah,
that's
we
what
don't
she
have that
wanted
over
to
here.
do. You don't have it there?
Do
Okay,
we?
okay.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I think I can guess why, and tonight's going to have quite a bit to do with that. But she chose the program, and now what happened was, as soon as she signed up, suddenly everybody started coming. Her kids came; they brought their grandkids, her grandkids with them. Family members who she hadn't seen for a long time all came to say goodbye to her. My mother came from overseas, flew over. My aunt had asked her to be the official at her funeral, or tangi as we call it in Māori. And all of a sudden,
Hmm.
there was a party atmosphere in this house that had been so quiet for so long. Her nephews were bringing her seafood, just caught what she loved. They were having parties, they were drinking, they were playing. So suddenly, this sleepy little house became super active and full of fun, full of adventure, and full of noise, full of food, all of that sort of stuff. And then when her time to die came, she decided she didn't want to. She said the date, changed the date, moved it out, and then that date came up again, and she didn't want to go. And this kept happening and happening and happening, and this was something that nobody really anticipated. And with an assisted dying program, it's not a program that you anticipate, but it's not a problem that you anticipate, but it just kept coming up and up. What happened was one night she was found out in the street, wandering, delirious. She was looking for her husband who had passed 5 years ago. She was lying on the road, and her nephews who were in the house found her and brought her back to the house. Now, one of the stipulations on the assisted dying program is that you have to be of sound mind in order to take part in that, to accept that. She was no longer of sound mind. That expiry
Mhm.
date had come and gone, and that offer was taken off the table. She
Mhm.
quickly passed after that, but she went into this terrible spiral of grief and guilt. I mean, you think terminal illness, you think Pluto, you think of a lot of the things, the endings and all of that, that all naturally started coming up. You think Pluto. Um, and that was when Pluto had finally made its presence felt, and that was the line of no return. And I think that's the true nature of Pluto there.